In July on Roanoke County Today, we visit the airport and get ready to touch a truck. That and more coming up on RCT.
Hello, we're visiting today with Pat Franklin from the Department of Social Services, and she's going to be sharing with us more about the energy program that you all manage. So tell us a little bit about that program.
Well, the energy program was established by the Low Income Energy Assistance Act of 1981. It was established to help low-income families and households to receive heating and cooling assistance.
Okay, and this is a state issued program that Department of Social Services agencies manage.
Yes,
correct?
Correct.
Okay.
We have basically it's three components. The first one would be fuel, and the fuel component runs from, we take applications for fuel the second Tuesday of October through the second Friday of November. All those applications are processed, and then in late December, the state sends the household a notice on how much they will receive towards their heating cost. And then starting November 1 through March 15th, we have a crisis component. And that's a program that helps with people that are in crisis for the heating. If they have a disconnect notice, if their furnace breaks down, if their oil tank might crack, or something needs to be replaced or repaired, then we can offer assistance through, like I said, March 15th on that.
Okay.
And then the other component, the component that we're currently in, is the cooling assistance. And it runs from June 15th to August 15th.
Okay.
And people who apply for cooling, they must meet a vulnerability status. So we have to have someone that is at least 60 years old in the household, or is disabled, or a child under 6 in order for us to help with the cooling bill.
Okay, and there's an application process then?
Yes, there is an application. They would fill out an application, and with cooling they need to submit their actual application with an electric bill so that we can process the bill. This year we're able to help with up to $400 on electric bills.
Oh, that's great.
So if you have not used your entire allotment, then you can submit another electric bill through August 15th until you use the whole $400.
Okay.
And
what types of things will this program help? You mentioned to me when we talked before that people need to purchase box fans or window fans or the electric bills like you mentioned.
So the largest component of the cooling is, of course, helping with the electric bill. But if you have a problem with your air unit and you need it replaced, or if you need it repaired, we could send the service staff out to that. You can apply for assistance with repairs, replacements. If you have no air and you need a window unit, you can apply for a window unit, a box fan, even a ceiling fan we can help with.
Okay, those are great things to offer because we're seeing the dog days of summer, it seems like, so this will certainly be a good help. Now, how can people apply? What's the best way to do that?
They can apply in person here at Social Services, or they can apply online at www.commonhelp.virginia.gov, or they can call our customer service center at 855-635-4370.
Okay, and I'm sure there's more information as well on Roanoke County's website that people can access to get to all this information too.
They can, and if they have any questions or any concerns, they can always call here at our local office and talk to one of our wonderful cooling specialist here in the building.
Okay, it's good to know. People often like to have a local voice to be able to talk to, so that's good.
Yes.
Okay, this is such a great program that's being offered, and I'm sure it's a big help to many people. Is there anything more to add about how people can get involved with this?
Well, if you need assistance, I often say that if you're not for sure if you're going to qualify, because you do have to meet an income guideline, just apply and we'll process the application. And if you're not for sure how, just give us a call. We'll walk you through it. We try our best to help help you with anything that we can. Just at the beginning, on the first day of the cooling program, we took 100 applications.
Wow.
Before the end of the summer, we'll end up probably processing about 1,200 applications.
There's a real need out there.
There is a real need, and I'm really glad that we're able to offer this assistance. $400 is nice to help. It's not meant to cover the entire cost, but it is a supplement, and it can truly help when it is really hot out there.
Sure. This is great information to know, and it's good also to know that there are other components that you mentioned, along with the heating and the crisis components that people can look for later on in the year.
Yes.
Assistance. Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing more about this, and encourage people to look online for more information.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
The Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection has new hours of operation and a new lobby. Thanks to grant funding, the center has a brand new look, making it easier for citizens to view lost pet listings, file a missing pet report, or interact with the staff. Plus, the hours have changed too. The new hours will be Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Adoption hours will be Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. The new hours will increase our citizens' ability to redeem their animals earlier and create a better environment for adopters and the animals.
July 27th at Roanoke County's Green Hill Park. You will not want to be anywhere else. It's the 11th annual Touch a Truck event. Personally, it's the most fun thing I do all year, hands down. Everything about the event is wonderful. Families come out, friends come together. We have over 200 vehicles of all sorts for the kids of all ages to get on, to climb, to learn about. The drivers are there from each one of these vehicles to explain to everybody exactly how they operate, what they do. Folks can get in them. I said they can touch them, they can honk their horns. It's just a fabulous day outside. The other thing that's wonderful is we have additional things for you to do. You can climb on the first 50 and then go, I'm hungry. So you go ahead and have some food from a food vendor, or you go and have some ice cream. Or another favorite attraction is the fireman's foam. Some people even bring their bathing suits so that they can go out and have a great time in the fireman's foam. We have hay rides for folks to enjoy. Lots of the folks who run these vehicles, for a living, they decide today is a good day for them to show it off. So some of them who have giant cranes put swings on them and everybody can swing. I mean, it's just such a wonderful, fabulous day. It runs from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. Sometimes the event gets a little loud, so at our entrance tent this year, and I think we started it last year, we even have headphones for the folks to pick up to borrow. No charge. The entire event's free, again, unless of course you want to buy some food, but you get to put them on and it muffles the sound so no one has to be irritated by the sounds of the horn. I mean, it is just so much fun, and everyone comes out. A lot of the vehicles are from Roanoke County Parks, Rec and Tourism. A lot of them are police vehicles. We have the SWAT vehicles out there as well. But then so many different companies just come together to showcase what they have. Yes, we have thousands of visitors come to this event, but the good thing about it is Green Hill Park is so large, the area we take up so widespread, that it doesn't even seem like there are that many people because you're not crowded into a small space. So everyone that comes really, really has a great time. Oh yeah, I would say out of the 200 vehicles that we have, well over half of them have been with us at least 7 years. Some of them have been going on 11. You know, last year we celebrated our 10th anniversary, and at that point we had about 37 vehicles that had been with us every year for 10 years. I invite the public, if you've never been before, you are missing the opportunity to just have a fabulous day in the park. And I invite folks to come out. Again, bring your children, we are working on doing something like that as well, so kids can come out, and I won't tell you what the design's going to be this year, but they can come when they come through the entrance tent and they can actually make something out of gumballs. It's just, there's so many different things to do and so many different ways to enjoy the afternoon and the morning. Sure, the date is Saturday, July 27th at Roanoke County's Green Hill Park from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and the entire event is free, unless of course you choose to buy some food or some refreshments from our food vendors. For more information, if you want to go on our website, www.roanokecountyparks.com, or you can certainly call our front office desk at Kessler Mill Road at 387-6078, extension 0.
Hi, I'm Chuck Leinberger with Roanoke County Public Schools. Want to remind you we have a brand new website address. You can check us out online at rcps.us, so check it out.
Hello, my name is Brian Klingenpeel, and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. Each year, fireworks cause thousands of injuries across our country. Sparklers account for about a quarter of those emergency room visits that are related to fireworks. Also, there are about 16,000 fires that start every year that are caused by fireworks. Locally, over the past 10 years or so, we have seen our fair share of injuries and fires caused by fireworks. For those reasons of safety, we wanted to share with you today some reminders, both about fireworks safety as well as the legality of fireworks here within the state of Virginia. So you probably remember from your science class that water boils at 212 degrees. And all you home bakers out there know that you put your cake in the oven at 350 degrees. What you might not know is that wood burns at 575 degrees and glass melts at 900 degrees. Sparklers, which seem harmless to many people, burn at a temperature of 1,200 degrees. That is 4 times the temperature of that cake baking oven. So, while sparklers are legal in the state of Virginia and they seem harmless, they are not altogether safe. So please carefully supervise any children who may be using sparklers and put any spent sparklers in a bucket of water before you dispose of them. In the Commonwealth of Virginia, most consumer fireworks are illegal even to possess. In layman's terms, the Virginia law says that any firework that travels along the ground or flies through the air or makes a bang is illegal. It's a Class 1 misdemeanor to even possess these fireworks within the Commonwealth of Virginia. So fireworks are very dangerous, and most of them, for the most part, are illegal in the state of Virginia. So our recommendation to you is to find one of the many professional shows that is put on by experts and are open to the public and are in our area. That way, your family can celebrate safely and legally. If you'd like more information on any of these safety reminders or any others, you can find us on the web at roanokecountyva.gov/fire rescue, or you can call me directly at 777-8718.
A house will always look like a house, but what makes a house a home?
Laughter.
Kindness.
Oh, there it is.
Love.
Hope.
Family.
Could you provide a home to a local youth in need?
Learn more about foster care today and help make a house a home.
talking today with Gray Craig, Web Content Manager for Roanoke County. I'm glad to talk with you today about something exciting that just launched in the county. So tell us a little bit about Roanoke County's website.
Well, thanks for having me, Amy. Our new website launched June 20th, and it's a newly responsive site. It contains a lot of features that'll help make it very easy to use on mobile phones and on tablets. We've actually managed to reorganize some of the content on the page to be more accessible to our citizens and offer the things that they request most.
Mm-hmm. And I know it's featured here behind us. I know there are a lot of larger buttons. It's very scenic. We have some pictures that are featured from around the county even, right?
That's right, and we've actually taken a very graphical, visual approach to the design, offering, like I said, very graphical information about our current programs, upcoming programs, some of the headers on the page and the designs on the page. Very easy to use, very apparent and obvious to use as far as buttons and the other features on the site.
So how long has it been since Roanoke County's website has been updated?
Well, our previous website launched in March of 2011, so it's been about been a few years since we've had a new look and a new feel, and technology has changed as well.
Right.
We're very happy to offer the same services for notifications and calendaring that we have on our old site. Those are included in the new site as well. And we've also taken the time to create several landing pages for some of the most requested areas that people ask for, like payments. A new payment page that kind of consolidates all of the payment options you have for Roanoke County business or doing business with Roanoke County, from deck permits to library fines and Parks and Rec programs. All that can be found in one page now. Another popular example is our public safety page, which contains links to the crime reports, health departments, everything related to public safety.
Okay.
And
I know we have a lot of planning studies
Right.
across the county as well, and I know that's also been consolidated too.
Right, in the last couple of years, we've had these great plans for the 419 corridor and for Oak Grove and for Hollins, and an easy access button on our homepage to show people directly to that path so they can see those studies and see the progress we're making on those studies.
Great. And also talk about one of the best features I enjoy is being able to access it on your mobile device.
That's right, and right now our site is completely mobile accessible, so it looks great on your iPhone, looks great on your tablet, looks great on any size computer screen. All the functions work, all the same buttons you'd see from one version to the other, so we're really happy about that. It's that time when everybody has a computer in their pocket, as they say. So it's a great thing that our site is now totally responsive. It actually integrates well with a lot of our GIS apps as well, for our trash pickup finder and for our tax view app, those types of things. So we're really excited going forward with this.
Sure. And this site also features very prominently the landmark here in Roanoke County, which is McAfee Knob, and of course our new branding that was implemented a year ago.
That's right.
That's nice to see as well.
Thank you very much. And it's one way to really reinforce the notion that Roanoke County is a place where we have business, we have our suburban areas, we also have really easy access to hiking, biking, canoeing, kayaking, all these outdoor activities really make Roanoke County such a great place to live.
Sure. Okay. And I know one added template on there was for library. They had a page, but they needed it a little more tailored to their services. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, the library actually took advantage of our redesign to create more of a portal for the library services in general, and also took advantage of our new technology to offer branch-specific areas so people can zone in really quickly on their local branch library activities and programs that are being offered. So, as well as seeing some of the overarching services the libraries offer, like passports and their technology programs and movie nights and things like that. So, library staff and our patrons are very excited by our new redesign for that matter.
And economic development also got a freshened appearance to it, and talk a little bit about that. How is it beneficial for them?
That's right. Economic development, it's been about 10 years since they had a new website, and their site was rolled into our project as well, and their design is a new and fresh look, modern look that helps reflect some of the potential Roanoke County has for our existing businesses, for expansions and things like that, as well as it helped to attract potential businesses to the community.
And they can find a lot of resources when they go to all of these pages, really.
They can. And RoanokeCountyVA.gov is our main website, of course. YesRoanoke.org is the economic development website address.
So I know this has been a lot of work for you and for many of the staff across the county who manage many of these web pages. So congratulations on this, and let's say the website again so people can go and check it out.
Well, thank you very much. And our address is www.RoanokeCountyVA.gov.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our four-legged friends make us smile all year long. Isn't it time we return the favor? The Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection needs your help to help keep these pets happy and healthy. Our goal is to keep pets in loving homes and out of shelters. You can make this happen by donating to the RCACP Food Pantry any time of the year. The following donations are needed: canned cat and dog food, dry cat and dog food, cat litter, and toys. Residents who need to pick up food can do so at 1510 Baldwin Avenue Northeast.
Hello, I'm joined today by Tim Bradshaw, who's the Executive Director at the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport. Thanks for talking with me today.
Thanks for being here. Yes, glad to have you. Yeah.
We are in a fun place here today. We're out in the hangar at the airport, and we're going to talk a little more about that. But first, tell our viewers what your position is, what you do here at the airport.
Sure. I work for the Airport Commission. I'm the Executive Director. We have about 60 members, staff members on there. Now, most people are used to the airline personnel, the rent-a-car, but really the Commission employs the people who take care of the airport, who run the airport day to day.
Right, right. And talk about some of the successes here. I know there are more passengers, a lot of growth here. Tell us a little bit about that.
For the past 4 or 5 years, we've seen a solid growth. On this year alone, we're on track to do our best year since before 9/11. So a lot of people are flying, the economy's doing well. The airport is oftentimes the pulse for the local economy. If you see the activity at the airport, the number of passenger enplanements, the corporate travel, like this aircraft off my right shoulder here, you'll see that that's the true economic activity in the region. So economic activity in our region is booming.
Okay, and you mentioned corporate. Are most of the passengers here corporate, or is it recreational?
It's a good mix. We had a Legion flight go out earlier today, so it's about a 60-40 mix. So we do have some what we call leisure travelers, but the majority of our travelers are business travelers. That's what really supports it. That's what we lovingly refer to as our road warriors. They're the ones who fly in and out every week. So that's about 60-40 mix.
Okay, and talk about the types of flights going on here. Where are the destinations people are going?
Well, we currently have 8 nonstop destinations. We have 2 in Florida with Allegiant. We have United to Dulles and Chicago. Atlanta through Delta, and then we have 3 destinations with American: Charlotte, Philadelphia, and LaGuardia. And remember, those are all usually hub cities because you want to connect somewhere else. Like if you're going to the West Coast or somewhere else, you would connect through one of those hubs.
And are you looking to add more flights?
Yes. What we desperately need right now is a Western hub. We don't have anything like Denver or Dallas, and that's been the 2 cities that we've really pushed for. We're trying to convince the airlines to give us service to those so we can have that West Coast connection. Like currently right now, it could take you as many 3 flights to get to the West Coast, and we're trying to do that because 9 of our 10 markets, top 10 markets, are on the West Coast. San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle. And so we desperately need a Western hub.
Sure. Now, another thing people will find here is rental car facilities. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, we're currently now getting ready to break ground on a new facility out here. A rental cars, a lot of people don't really think about too much here locally because they may need a rental car when they have a weekend trip, or maybe they've unfortunately had a car accident and they're looking for a vehicle to replace that. But think about the people that are coming here. We have people from 49 other states and 194 other countries that come here, and they need ground transportation. So we want to make an arrangement for them to where they can find their cars easily, return them easily, and a place to have them cleaned up and get ready for the next person. So this focus is going to be strictly on the visitors that come here with this new rental car facility.
Okay, so it's all in one place.
All in one place, yes.
Great. And talk a little bit about air cargo. Does the airport handle that?
Yes, and people who know me will tell you that I love air cargo the best because the boxes don't complain. They just fly in and out without without complaining about lost luggage or missed flights. But that is another testament to the local economy. We move about 13,000 tons a year. with
wow.
UPS and FedEx and some on-demand traffic as well too. We'd like to see that grow. I would like to see an Amazon fulfillment center here in this part of the state. That's something we don't have. And I think with the way Amazon is now, I think it's desperately needed here. So we're going to continue to push for cargo handling, distribution centers, warehouses. That's just a good fit for the airport.
Sure, sure. And also talk a little bit about the master plan that the airport will be going through.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking 10 to 20 years down the road, and what's this airport going to look like? What's this community going to look like? And I know that the city and the county are also looking at their comprehensive plans. So, you know, and if you look back over the last few years, I couldn't have predicted all the changes that have taken place with ride sharing, with peer-to-peer, all those types of things that starts going on. So we're going to be looking at the airport and the community for the next 10 to 20 years. What do we need? One of the things, the issues that's come up recently is that if we want those western cities to connect through, our runway length can be an issue. So we're going to be looking at both runways to see if there's any room to grow those runways so we can have those longer flights to the West Coast.
Okay, so that's what we see ahead in the.
Yes.
Is there any short-term goals, long-term goals?
Well, the short term again is just making sure that we can meet the increasing demand. You know, we're here in a corporate hangar right now. We're actually full. All of our hangars are full, so we've got to build some hangars here soon within the next year or two. We don't want to turn aircraft away. So we want, in the short term, that's what we're looking at, and the rental car facility.
And how many planes do you house
here? We have
here?
about 90 based airplanes here. People don't see that as much as, you know, you and I were talking about the old days, how it was much easier to access the airport, to walk onto the airport. Those days are over. Don't really see that. It's unfortunate. But this is, you know, the private side of the airport, the recreational or the corporate flying. A lot of people don't see that activity because it is behind the fence and don't really have access to it. But there's a lot of activity. Actually, that's the bulk of our activities, is what's known as general aviation, which is recreational and corporate flying.
Okay,
but again, most people are familiar with the airline service. That's the most visible aspect of our business.
Right. Well, there is a lot of growth going on, which certainly contributes to economic development across the valley, across the region, really. So, you know, good job on what you all have been doing to increase that. Yeah. And if people are interested in learning more, yes, they can go to the website and find out some information. Yes, at www.flyroa.com. I'm pretty sure that's the website. Sure. But, you know, always you can call us too. We love sharing our story, love telling about the things we're doing, because this is a community's asset. It doesn't belong to us, it belongs to the community, and we want to make sure that it's the gateway for our community as well too. Because remember that the airport is oftentimes the first thing you see and the last thing you see when you come to a new city. So we want to make that a welcoming gateway to that. One of the great things about this airport is its location. It's right here in the middle of the valley. We'll see people get off the airplane, especially the corporate airplanes, and you'll see them do this with their phones to look at the mountains all the way around, because it's such a beautiful place. It is. We do live in a very pretty place. Yes. Great. Well, thanks so much for sharing this information. Thank you. We certainly encourage our viewers to come out and fly out of Roanoke and find out what more we have here. So thank you so much. Hopefully next time we can talk about what it takes to learn how to fly. Yes, we will plan a future segment so we can maybe go up in a plane and see what all they do. Yes. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Our four-legged friends make us smile all year long. Isn't it time we return the favor? The Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection needs your help to help keep these pets happy and healthy. Our goal is to keep pets in loving homes and out of shelters. You can make this happen by donating to the RCACP Food Pantry any time of the year. The following donations are needed: canned cat and dog food, dry cat and dog food, cat litter, and toys. Residents who need to pick up food can do so at 1510 Baldwin Avenue Northeast.